Exploring God's Word, Lesson 11, Chart 3, The Times of the Gentiles. The continuing history of humanity records that nations rise and fall. Archaeologists today probe the ruins of many nations that used to exist. There is probably not a story that tells this history so well as the prophetic dream of Nebuchadnezzar. Nebuchadnezzar's dream, Daniel 2, verses 31 through 45. Nebuchadnezzar was king of Babylon during the fall and captivity of the nation of Israel. One night he had a dream that would foretell events over the centuries. Daniel, who, as a prophet of God, had gained great respect in the kingdom of Babylon, was called on to interpret the dream. In the dream there was a great metal man. The head was of gold, the breast and arms were silver, his belly and thighs were made of brass, the legs were iron, his feet were part iron and clay. A stone struck the feet and broke them into pieces. The image was destroyed and became like the chaff of the summer threshing floor, which the wind carried away. The stone then became a great mountain and filled the whole earth. Daniel interpreted this dream. The head of gold, Babylon. The head of gold was Babylon, which ruled the Jews and the Middle East at the time of the dream. The kingdom lasted from 606 BC to 538 BC. The hanging gardens of Babylon were one of the 7 wonders of the world. Over 1 million inhabitants of the city never thought it would fall, but it did. The breast and arms of silver, Medo-Persia. In 538 BC, Babylon fell to the Medes and the Persians. Darius was the king of the Medes. The Persians eventually became dominant. This kingdom, initially a dual kingdom as portrayed by the 2 arms, was to last until 330 BC. The belly and thighs of brass, Greece. Alexander the Great came out of the west. He conquered the Persian Empire in 330 BC and established an empire based on Greek language and culture. The Grecian Empire lasted until 160 BC when the Romans conquered it. The legs of iron, the Roman Empire. The legs represented the Roman Empire, which lasted for many centuries. In later years, it was divided into eastern and western divisions. The feet of iron and clay, revived Roman Empire. The feet portray a revived Roman Empire, a 10-nation confederacy represented by the 10 toes, Daniel 7, verses 7 and 8, and Revelation 17:12. This world power will arise on the territory of the original Roman Empire in the last days, and during this time the Antichrist will begin his rule of the world. All this will lead to the Great Tribulation and the Battle of Armageddon. The stone, Jesus Christ. The coming of Jesus Christ at the Battle of Armageddon will destroy all the kingdoms and this world system.